All right, happy Wednesday. It is. It is. So, today we are going to talk about self regulation. So, how many of you out there have found yourself in a heightened state of anxiety, maybe a little overwhelmed, maybe a little bit of stress while you are at your desk or maybe while you're driving? Because what I'm about to share with you are tools that you can use anywhere when you feel you've elevated into a state of heightened anxiety. So before we hit that fight or flight state, you need to catch it. And this is all part of helping you to self regulate so that you can regulate your emotions. And that is going to help you overall with your health, your well being, your performance, and everything that you do. Also helps enhance those relationships. We all want that. So today I'm going to pull out my ring. If you don't have a ring, not a worry. You do not have to use one. You can just use you can even put a book or something between your inner thighs if as I talk through and share with you why I like to use a prop between my inner thighs. So we're going to start off by placing either your legs together or your ring can go between your inner thighs. Because why I like to use that inner thigh connection is because it helps you connect to your center that is going to help you connect to all of these next tools that I'm about to share with you. So I'm going to turn at an angle so that you can see how I'm giving a squeeze of this ring. If you have a book or if it's just your inner thighs, you want to give them a good squeeze. So the very first tool that we all have always with us, because it's what keeps us alive and it's an exercise, is your breath. So the first go-to whenever you're feeling dysregulated or deregulated, that you're connecting to your breath, because that is going to immediately calm you, immediately bring you into number one, just the awareness. And the awareness is key when you are trying to regulate your emotions. So hands can go onto your thighs. You're going to sit up really tall. I'm forward at the edge of my seat, my edge of my chair. Feet are on the floor. So everyone out there at your desk, go ahead and scoot yourself back and participate. Do this. As I always say, you have permission. Hands are on your thighs. You're going to sit back nice and tall, and we're going to deep breathe. Inhale deeply through the nose. It's going to be that 360 breath where you're breathing into the back of the ribs, the front of the ribs, and the sides of the ribs. Through the nose. And a deep exhale out. Today I'm doing slightly pursed lips to let every bit of your breath out. Now go ahead and close your eyes and inhale deeply through the nose. Fill up your entire abdominal cavity, your lungs, your rib cage. And deep exhale out through the mouth, feeling your navel pulling in towards your spine. Inhale deeply through the nose, filling up the entire rib cavity, front, back, sides, and deep exhale out through the mouth. Again, feeling that inner zipping, that corseting sensation. One more breath. And deep exhale out through the mouth to let it all out. So when you're able to tap into that deep breathing, you are doing so much more for your system than just bringing air in and out. You're actually helping to stabilize your nervous system. You're tapping into that vagus nerve. You're tapping into the parasympathetic nervous system, if we want to bring out some of that language. And that is going to help you come out of that heightened state of anxiety and overwhelm. Okay, so also what is going to help is adding some movement. So with our deep breathing tool that we're going to bring now into some movement, I'll turn and face this way. We're going to take it out with arms to the sides in your peripheral, so just right in front of your shoulders, right in front of your ears. you're going to start doing circles. So we're just going to start slowly because I want you to focus on, here's a little coordination of incorporating your breath. Small circles. We're going slow motion today, you guys. So inhale deeply through the nose and deep exhale out through the mouth. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Inhale for 5 counts. Exhale out for 5 or maybe 6 counts. Excellent. Turn your palms outward. Now we're going into that hundreds movement. You're going to bring your arms together or hands together and then open back out. Inhale, exhale. Let's reverse the breath. I want to go inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. So I'm still gently squeezing this ring because that's helping to keep me centered. It's helping me to continue to activate that abdominal lift that really, in essence, my view is that it's creating space. It's creating internal compression, which is positive, which we need in order to regulate our system. So let's energize it a little bit so that we can get a little bit of blood flow, which is also going to help you oxygenate and energize your whole system. So we're going to start quickly, as we've been doing this in several of our sessions together, our little 10 to 15 minute burst of energy that you can do anywhere, anytime. And we can rest there. Okay, so when you start to feel that overwhelm, you get a phone call that maybe triggered you, or you have a work deadline that you are just about, it's due, and you still have a lot of work to do and you're in the state of overwhelm. Instead of moving into that freeze, flight, fight, where deer in headlights, which can very often occur even with that deadline due, is to take a moment, take a break, scoot yourself back. And firstly, always, the exercise is your breath. You have to exercise it, and that is going to immediately bring you down. When you then start to energize, bringing in just this movement alone, along with your breath, is also helping you to shift your mind. It's helping you it's taking you away from that state of overwhelm and anxiety. So doing a little again, there's a little choreography, there's a little coordination, which requires a lot of focus. And there we go, you can rest again. So just a refresher there. Then when you can just incorporate some energetic movement, you can start slowly. I'm just repeating what we did. You will start to then feel that little internal rush, that internal heat, that internal shower that is going to help stimulate your brain, that is going to help stimulate your system, which then is going to help you come down, self-regulate, bringing that emotional baseline down to where it's manageable, so that then you can return to that project without you being so cluttered and frozen. So that's my tip for today, is how you can activate and center your system so that you can then regulate your nervous system, your emotions, which is going to help you perform much better in all areas of your life. So that's today's 10 minutes of a quick burst of a workout. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your day. Just remember, give gratitude for the day, give gratitude for showing up, and we'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. For now, ciao.